Hey, welcome to another installment of Geek Out Commentary. We're rounding out our countdown to Mad Max Fury Road with Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Somebody's favorite Mad Max film.
Statistically, gotta happen.
Yeah, in fact, my roommate in college, Stu, if you're listening to this.
We hate you.
You're my buddy. But this is your favorite Mad Max film. And we're about to do it. You guys got anything to add before we jump into the original end of... what was supposed to be the end of the Mad Max franchise?
I've only seen this movie one time, intentionally, because when I as I talked about in the other commentaries, when I decided to check out the Mad Max movies, I was like, all right, let's check them all out. And then I got to this one, and I was like, I am so done. I barely made it through this one just because I was on such a high horse. Not a high horse, but I was on a high from Road Warrior, and then I was just like, and I'm pretty sure Jake, being our resident Mad Max theologian, can speak to the fact that originally I believe this movie wasn't even supposed to be a Mad Max movie.
No, I think it just
and then they kind of to make more money they made it a Mad Max movie, and I feel like you can really sense that while you're watching it.
It's not his film. You follow him at a certain point, but he's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never, we were saying, even when I rip on Diamonds Are Forever, I'll always watch a Bond movie if it's on, and it's still Mad Max, it's still Mel Gibson, so.
It's still George Miller.
Still George Miller. Yeah, it's still part of this. It's still part of the series.
Still Australia.
It's just my least favorite, that's all.
I'm confused by it because it's the one that gets referenced the most in pop culture. I've noticed most recently with the last Super Bowl, The Voice had a commercial that mimicked it, which I gotta be honest, a lot of their audience probably had no idea what they were referencing.
Yeah, I remember, because we all watched the Super Bowl together here in the Geek Out lair, and that commercial came on, I was just like, the fuck?
Thunderdome? And then I whipped out my great "Can't we just get beyond Thunderdome" joke that I stole from Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yep.
But most people praise this movie for a scene that takes place near the beginning and never talk about anything else. So
Master Blaster.
Yeah. So there's some cool moments in it, but we'll
the soundtrack gave us a great song.
Is Fury Road rated R?
I think so.
I actually don't even know that.
I have no idea.
Because this one's rated PG-13.
If
Are the other ones
Road
PG-13?
isn't,
First two are R.
Yeah.
So, if so, that makes this the only PG-13 Mad Max film. And certainly the only PG-13 Mad Max film starring Mel Gibson.
Mad Max is definitely R.
Fury Road.
Yeah, excuse me, Fury Road.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Good chance. But
yeah, that was a good...
I mean, this one's for the kids.
Yeah.
As you will be able to tell by the end of the movie.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess
let's do it.
Chris, go ahead and cue us up for Beyond Thunderdome.
Okay, so we are watching the regular release of the movie. I don't think there are any special editions that you need to worry about. So whatever medium you are watching it on, you should be fine. Make sure you have the movie queued up and ready to go at all zeros on the counter, and I'll give you a countdown and tell you to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Warner Brothers. I mean, I don't think that's anything special. I'm pretty sure the rest... Or were they? No, they were Film Australia or something.
Yeah, they were. I think this is the first.
Well, yeah, Mel Gibson was a star by this point.
Yeah, he was a star.
I thought they were the ones tasked with bringing at least the second one over to America.
Could be. Oh, yes, and Tina Turner's in this one. Hence the great soundtrack Josh was referencing earlier.
Now, remember the first two Mad Max movies. And this intro for Mad Max 3.
I feel like if you get Tina Turner, you have to have a theme song by Tina Turner.
But, did anyone have to have Tina Turner?
True.
Dr. Dealgood, 4 years before Dr. Feelgood.
Oh.
Take that, Bob Rock.
They could have at least, had a cold open, maybe.
Yeah.
Done it James Bond style.
Shoot to kill.
Yeah.
I'm not really feeling this like zoom in on the words either.
It's like they're like half doing it. They're like, no.
Yeah.
It's no, you got it. Okay.
They couldn't even like do like Superman style where it's like
No Brian May.
there's how you know. Oh, and George Miller didn't write it by himself. Or directed by himself. Wow.
He didn't know how to direct the music segments.
This already feels like a Mad Max film.
Oh, well, there you go. Barren, desolate, desert.
This movie takes place, 15 years after Road Warrior? Somewhere thereabouts?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't remember the exact timeline for this one.
Okay, all you curved earth deniers, how do you explain this?
Hashtag Columbus was right.
Sorry, every once in a while I get on a kick where I watch a lot of conspiracy theory videos, and flat earthers are some of the more like hilarious ones. This is not a stable camera at all.
That is not a gyrocopter.
Yeah. F you, buddy.
It's Mr. Teeth from the last movie.
Yeah.
And the feral child.
I've got a haircut. I'm taking a bath. Camels are like, all right, see you.
Camels don't give a fuck.
Meh, meh, meh. Meh, 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 meh.
I'm thinking not so much Lawrence of Arabia, but North by Northwest.
No, that shot, definitely. Yeah. The monkey's like, stop shaking. I don't need this. I don't need this. I need this.
Do you like how the other half of the
You can
soundtrack
just tell by the way
appears
he's
to
running
be
that it's Mel Gibson.
without any of the injuries from the previous two movies.
That's right. His eyeballs all better.
He's had 15 years to recover.
It's amazing.
15 years of
can
those
do.
post-apocalyptic Australian medicine.
Yeah. He's just, rehab, physical therapy.
A brand new
Dingoes.
man. Babies.
But I like how the other half of the soundtrack so far has just been didgeridoos.
Yeah.
Very Australian. My boots.
Well, I was not wearing these before.
Look at my hair.
Yeah, I'm in a metal band.
And then his dog from Road Warrior comes up.
Super Mad Max.
Extremely Mad Max?
They can be a great people, Carlisle, if you just show them the way.
Yeah. They will stumble. They will fall.
But eventually they will join you in the sun.
Just Mel Gibson face like, yeah. Hey, it's Joey Jordison from Slipknot. Oh, there he is.
And the rest of Slipknot.
Yeah.
Without their masks.
Please buy Iowa. It's our second album. It's very good.
We worked really hard on it, guys.
It's my favorite one of theirs. Although Joey's not in Slipknot anymore.
No.
Which is a bummer.
He was one of my favorite members.
Yeah.
He was really good on the drums.
Yeah, a great middle drummer.
That's why I really like his sitting in on Metallica for that one concert.
Death.
I like how he singled out Max.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, these other people, fuck them.
Yeah.
But this guy, This guy I can pull.
This guy looks like a star.
I feel like it's at this point where the series kind of feels like Dune a little.
Mm.
The spice must flow. Okay, Indiana Jones.
Very
How did
quick
he
to
get
use
in
the
his
shotgun
mouth?
in this one.
Max talks a lot in this movie.
I will say that may be because, you know, we commented earlier that this is directed by two different guys. George Miller really was the director for the action sequences, whereas George Livy was the director for everything else. So maybe I don't know how much of a hand that George Miller had when it came to scripting, but in terms of directing, that's how they split it down the middle.
That joy mask is just something that's hanging on that guy's back. It's not even a person.
Kind of reminds me of the weird thing from Spirited Away. Now, I forget, is this the movie where he's got the two... We were talking about his eye injury. Doesn't he have two different colored eyes in this movie?
I think he does.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
They look
one of
different
those-
in that light.
Maybe in a brighter scene.
One
Yeah.
of those silly, I've got a shit ton of weapons scenes.
Yeah.
Oh, and my dick. It's considered a weapon.
Had to register it in 12 states. Or
It's
whatever.
got- it's got the death sentence on 12 systems.
I'll be careful.
You'll be dead! You'll wear a condom! Oh, a stilt walker.
Yeah. Look at me. Everyone look at me.
I'm taller than Master Blaster.
Oh, so they do pay for haircuts.
Not Max.
Would you want to cut that hair?
Cut it down to like Lethal Weapon size at least.
Yeah. Glorious man-made.
Yeah. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get something to eat. Tom Petty. Is that a hammer bedazzled? Max is standing in front of it now.
They got all the bodybuilders in Australia.
Yeah. It's the Humongous' brother. Prince Humongous.
Duke
The,
Humongous.
the Duke of Humongous.
Baron Humongous.
This does remind me of in Fallout 3.
Like Megaton or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Who runs Megatown?
Mr. Burke blows it up. Give me that porno sex. Just like Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, he can't escape it. It's like all of his movies.
It's almost like it's in his contract or something.
The
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon was, the first one was 87?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
2 years from this.
And 89 is 2. Look at my white streak in my hair.
And then he just starts playing Careless Whisper.
You interrupted me.
Yeah.
Tina Turner. Who apparently was like, they wrote the role with her in mind. Just a raggedy man. Everything sounds tragic on a fucking saxophone.
Yeah. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. We're just crying.
I used to be married to Ike Turner. You know how much that sucked?
Please tell us, Sam.
Well, from personal experience.
When I was married to Ike Turner.
In my kingdom.
Whoa. Well, that'll ruin the...
Oh.
It's like slapstick in nature.
Keep the hand at the level of your eyes, Max.
That's no fly swatter.
Oh, let go, bro.
Again, that means George Miller directed that sequence.
Yeah, it's just it's you know.
It's the best. It beats the rest.
Oh, the little shit survived.
All because of Joey.
Yeah, Joey Jordison's like disaster piece, man. Looks like Lex Luthor in Dark Knight Strikes Again.
Just so we're clear, this peaceful conversation means that entire preceding action sequence was fucking worthless.
Guzzling. Remember when you kicked my ass and hit me in the balls?
You destroyed my testicles.
We friends now.
He looks like an obese Denomalus from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Kind of sounds like him too.
Yeah, that kind of monotone.
Yeah.
I'm awake. I swear to God.
Nope. Now he's like.
Thanks for hitting me in the face. Bye.
Well, now he doesn't have to go into the gym for arm day.
Yeah. Arm day.
Painkiller!
Interestingly enough, George Miller would go on to direct Babe.
Yeah.
He had so much fun directing this scene.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's a shithole down there. You want to take a look?
Look at it, Max.
All this could be yours. No pig shit.
Oh, you got there
I made the
first.
same joke.
Seriously, you destroyed my testicles 5 minutes ago, and now we're bros.
Seriously, I could never have children again. Thank you.
He's his own child. Just a baby man.
Sounds like the greatest Mega Man villain.
Baby man. design is like pretty cool.
I feel like you kill the shit out of him in the Borderlands games. Like they have a character that's basically Master Blaster.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man,
What is it specifically that your roommate liked about this movie? Like, I'm being serious.
I think it's the most. He was an economics major. I think
Okay.
it's the idea that you really see how they kind of scrape together a civilization in this one.
That's fair.
I gotta tell you, the 80s were a hell of a magical time.
Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. I wonder how George Miller, thinks of what he thinks. Of
I'm
this
sure
finished
they,
product.
on when they're really doing the press for when the movie gets this wide release, be like, rate the Mad Max movies, or which one's your favorite? And no.
He doesn't respond to AU. So he's the Jean Valjean character
Mm-hmm.
of this movie.
24601.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Pig killer, better you than me. Nice ball shot.
Chris Pontius.
It does look like Chris Pontius.
Dynamite's connected to the home device. That was always the line that Stu would quote. Who run Bartertown? You know who.
And that's the entire movie, pretty much, right there.
Yeah.
Covered in shit, saying that line.
Mel Gibson just kind of staring at this all like, why the fuck am I here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting
I could
paid.
be doing Lethal Weapon in 2 years.
My balls. They're crushed.
My BFF destroyed my balls. He's like a dog.
The reveal of like Blaster under the mask and the realization of what Max has been fighting, I always thought was so. I mean, he reacts to it too, but it's just like, oh my god.
It's.
I've actually completely forgotten what he looks like under the mask.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Like I said, I do really like the design though.
Mm-hmm.
Like the armored look.
It's much akin to what ended up being like the Big Daddy in Borderlands.
Oh
Yeah. It's very much, I think, production design wise. Oh, I know. Josh you mean Bioshock. Yeah.
What did I say?
Borderlands.
Well,
There is Borderland influence and Fallout influence here, though.
Oh, yeah.
let the letters roll. How dare you
No.
mix up two games with the same opening letter?
Excuse me. I believe you said that it's.
Anyone would clearly
yeah,
know.
I thought you said that Big Daddies came from Borderlands.
You can tell from the cover. It's clearly a Big Daddy in Bioshock.
In
not
episode
Borderlands.
306 of your commentaries, where you examined the masterpiece Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome,
Yes, of course.
you mentioned Borderlands and the fact that the character Big Daddy is there, but I posit to you
Good sir.
Let the
that
record
character
show.
was actually in Bioshock.
Have I ever told you guys how great of an impression you do of me? Just spot on.
Heroes is coming back.
Woohoo!
Remember all those times where I said Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome isn't a bad film per se?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a bad
I
film.
was giving it too much. I was being too nice.
Come on, guys, it's not that bad.
Remember that time we all had to sit through Waterworld?
Mm-hmm.
Of our own volition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having said that, I would still rather watch Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh, me too. Yeah. At least it's got Mel Gibson.
Yeah, more stuff happens.
That's like the other most quoted line.
Oh, tits!
Thunder Live Dome.
The lesser-known sequel to this film.
Does this predate cage matches?
I don't know. Any
I
of
don't
us here a
believe so.
connoisseur of pro wrestling? But seriously, this thing kind of blows the load so quickly. What happens for the rest of the movie?
Not a lot. Children get involved.
Like I feel like this should be the climax of the movie.
Yeah, there's one
not
car
the
sequence.
Act 1 climax.
Yeah. No, there's a weird middle act where, and the thing is, this is the longest Mad Max film to date. I don't know how long Fury Road is, but of the first three, this is the longest one by like 15 fucking minutes.
Sounds like some Danny Elfman shit.
Yeah. So we got another hour and 15 minutes of this, by the way, guys.
I gotta say, Fury Road's, if not standard runtime, at least like maybe 30 minutes less than that.
Leads to the dark side.
Is he wearing a Freemason's pendant?
Hard rate. I like them shoulder pads.
Huh.
Yeah, that looks like a Freemason's logo.
Here's a fun fact. The first cage match actually took place in 1937.
So, I'm going to say that cage matches predate this movie.
Yeah.
Strong possibility.
I mean, my math hasn't been that great since high school, but... Yeah, you do. Ooh. I feel like that was like supposed to be a trailer moment.
Yeah.
But he already told people his name is Max. He's got kind of a weird mullet going on where like the top is trimmed down, but the sides and the back are a party.
Gibson go jumpy.
Reminds me of these things that they had at space camp that simulated the moon's gravity by putting you on like a bungee cord kind of thing. You're in the jungle, baby. You gonna die. Chicago. Oh my god. This is comical.
And this is widely regarded as the best scene in the movie.
This is the only fight that actually takes place in the Thunderdome, right?
Yeah.
The rest of it is getting beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah, I guess it's true in that regard.
Yeah.
But, the fuck, guys.
Yeah. That's the give and take, you know. Really excited to watch the first two, and then...
It's alright. Without this, we probably wouldn't have Fury Road.
I guess... That's one way to look at it, Josh.
Yeah, George Miller has spent the past 30 years trying to think of a way to make it up to his fans, and he finally has got it.
Yeah. Looking back on his legacy, he thought to himself, I can't be remembered for ending it with that.
Let's make a new trilogy.
Apparently he had been working on, Fury Road in some form for years,
Yeah.
decades.
Gibson was attached till 2000.
Yeah, I remember up into like in the late 90s, there were like serious talks about it being made soon, and then nothing for 15 years. And there goes your Master Blaster plan there. Now he's just grabbing his ass.
About how I feel, Mel. About done too, buddy.
No gasoline there, Mel Gibson.
Again, this means that this sequence was directed by George Miller.
Yeah.
What gave it away? The chainsaw?
The quote-unquote action.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's an Evil Dead movie all of a sudden.
Not enough zooms.
Come get some.
Not enough Evil Deadites.
Not enough canted angles.
Mm.
Now you've given him a chainsaw.
Yeah. Now I have a chainsaw. Ho, ho, ho. My rubber bands.
Wait, does cutting that put him at a disadvantage?
Yeah. I was thinking that. I was like,
Yeah.
actually, it probably puts him at an advantage.
Well, now he can't do those silly flips.
Yeah. Reminds me of that scene in 21 Jump Street where Jonah Hill's playing Peter Pan, still attached to the wires. He jumps over. Channing Tatum has this like little like Peter Pan look, like missed me.
Oh, well, now he can stay up there and be safe. Or not.
Max don't shiv, man.
You see. Blaster dusted.
Hawkman.
Attendance as in mandatory.
Yeah.
Get the golden snitch, Max.
Face.
Suddenly turns into like Smash Brothers with a hammer.
Yeah.
Blaster's one weakness.
He's like Venom. He can't handle
Yeah.
high-pitched noise.
And then someone writes in, excuse me, Venom is actually sensitive to just noise frequencies in general.
Don't question my Spider-Man knowledge, boy.
Yeah.
In the cartoon TV series, a church bell was able to
As clearly seen in the Sam Raimi film.
Ah!
It's just like, oh, I've been beating up a childish-minded individual.
Oh, you look so happy to lose.
Albeit a child that has probably killed dozens of people in this structure.
Kiss him. Kiss him. shit. Wait, did he just blow the crossbow like it
Yes.
was a gun?
To show how serious he was.
Yeah.
Still an hour left in this movie, boys, and we're beyond Thunderdome.
I assume we already were beyond Thunderdome.
Well, 3 men have entered now, so
The rules are fucked. What do we do?
now 4 men have entered.
Yeah.
I am the law.
How much more rhyming did we have to suffer in this movie?
Well, it's Tina Turner, so naturally all of her
Another hour's worth.
all of her rules and laws are going to be based on, lyrics, quotable song lines. And Jesus Christ, this is so dumb.
Even Wheel of Fortune gets a turn in this movie. This man's turning out to be my most favorite character of the entire film.
Is it the vaulted shoulders?
It is for me.
Definitely part of it. The wheel's a close second.
If given the choice between Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, I usually choose Wheel of Fortune.
It's like an hour of just the wheel spinning. Just dramatic faces.
I'm on vacation to Venezuela.
It just lands on sequel, cuts to black.
Yeah.
Gulag.
Drew
Sounds
Carey comes out. He's like,
delicious.
"Oh, too bad." I'm just looking down at the Road Warrior Laserdisc and just being like, remembering of better times.
Remember those times we had together, Road Warrior?
Yeah. Road Warrior, do you remember those times, Road Warrior?
That was the last time I ever saw the Road Warrior.
Hey, guys, do we look dumb? Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Hey, you got on the horse the wrong way, Bill. You're doing it wrong. I mean, now he's a Saints Row character.
Yeah, that or he's Frank.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah. Let's watch Frank,
How-
guys.
Jake, how is this not your favorite Mad Max
I
movie
know,
now with
yeah.
the mask?
Well, I have something to confess now. This really is my favorite Mad Max movie.
Ah.
I've been lying for just years to myself and you guys.
Mostly to us.
To
So-
you, mostly, yeah.
We've technically
And you most of all, Scarecrow.
Yeah.
so,
Sorry.
we've technically now gone beyond Thunderdome, so
Yeah, no, we've been there since the wheel.
roll credits?
Oh no, now no one knows how to use the machines. Yeah.
Oh man, it's like all my slash fiction come true.
No, they're sending me to a place where humans survive all the time.
Unless they're hungry.
Is it Hannibal where they feed Gary Oldman to the pigs?
Yeah.
Yes.
That movie's messed up.
Mm.
Ridley Scott, right?
Well, they did
Could
that
be
in
Hannibal?
another movie too, I thought.
Tony, I thought.
One of the Scotts.
Yeah, it's Tony Scott, and then it's Brett Ratner that does Red Dragon.
No, but I meant someone getting fed to
Or maybe it's...
pigs.
Oh, someone fed to pigs.
I thought it was really just because I remember being disappointed that it was really.
I thought it was like one
I
of
know,
the
that's not it's not a shit movie. Like Hannibal has some interesting things that happen in it. Red Dragon's a much better movie, in my opinion.
Because it has Eddie Norton.
It's probably the best film.
Eddie
that,
Norton.
It's probably
Yes,
the best
yeah.
film that
You and
Brett Ratner's ever directed.
Yeah.
It's between that and The First Rush Hour.
You and Bob De Niro too,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and Bill Shatner.
Especially Billy Shatz, is what I like to call him.
Billy Shatz.
He hates it.
I bet. So
It
this
is
isn't-
Ridley Scott.
Is it? Okay,
You're right,
okay.
yeah.
This is a Mad Max movie, guys. So just remember. Well, he's in it. He's in it.
I don't believe you. Now
Actually,
it's turned into Aliens.
Just
with
kidding,
Bishop
guys.
running
If
through
you guys
the
have never seen
tube.
this movie, that's it. Mad Max is done. He's out of it the rest of the movie, and just it's this monkey carrying a sack.
Yeah, I wish it was his ball sack. It'd be a better movie.
Probably. It's me, Mel Gibson.
Hello.
Hey, talk about One Perfect Shot, man.
Yeah. Can we submit that to One Perfect Shot?
Yeah.
please?
I'm sure Jeff Todd would love it.
I gotta get off this horse.
Wilbur.
Snatch. That was the one I was remembering.
Well, it isn't so much that they feed the living people to pigs; it's how they dispose of the corpses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Still involves pigs eating humans.
Humans, yes.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that one, Josh.
Yeah.
This time. Boom. You just got a great sleeping bag right there, Max.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Sand. I've never seen sand before. Damn, the water bottle was full of glitter. Oh, hey, quicksand. One of the more popular ways to kill characters in the 60s.
An estimated 5%.
That was quick. Sand. Oh, monkey.
So remember in Maverick, the Mel Gibson movie, when
Great one.
yeah, when there's a bank robbery and it's Danny Glover
Mm-hmm.
and they play they play the Lethal Weapon score and they both stop and look at each other and they go, nah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Hey, guys, remember these other great Mel Gibson
Let's talk about
movies?
other great Mel Gibson performances and moments in cinema.
Yeah.
You remember What Women Want?
I own that movie.
Did you know that Mel Gibson has a bacon number of 2? Because he was in Conspiracy Theory with Julia Roberts, and Julia Roberts was in Flatliners with Kevin Bacon.
Ah,
Oh.
interesting.
Another great movie of Mel's.
He used to
Conspiracy
he used to
Theory, yeah.
buy like I want to say, was it mice, like dead mice, and like he would put them in boxes outside of Julia Roberts' door in like certain like poses and stuff just to freak. He loves playing like.
You mean like Steve Carell's character in Dinner for
I
Idiots?
guess yeah.
Put them in elaborate dioramas.
He's all about like doing pranks and stuff.
How do you buy dead mice?
Other great moments in Mel Gibson's cinema.
This right here.
One Perfect Shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, The Beaver. Seriously, if you haven't watched The Beaver, it's fantastic. Edge of Darkness is good too. More recent Mel Gibson.
What about Get the Gringo?
I like Get the Gringo.
Okay.
I don't even know that movie.
It's
Is it still on Netflix?
I don't know if it probably is. I bought it. I have it on DVD. It's entertaining.
Now I definitely have to watch it.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Oh, he's in a few of the Machetes too, isn't he?
He's in the.
He's
I haven't
in
seen the second one,
Machete.
and
Machete
I thought that
Kills.
one was on Netflix. But yeah, he's in the second one.
I loved Machete Kills.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hope
he's
that
the
they
main
actually,
villain, right?
Yeah, I hope that they actually make the third one that they have a trailer for at the end of Machete Kills.
I've heard.
Machete Kills in Space.
Yeah,
I've heard they're planning
where he
on it.
has a
Yeah.
lightsaber machete.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah, the first one was a lot of fun.
Did they say they're thinking about starting filming that, this year or next?
man, Robert Rodriguez. As much as I love Robert Rodriguez, he cannot keep to a schedule.
True.
Or like he constantly talks about making movies, and then like we'll just be like, I want to make this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then he'll make one of them, and then kind of like forget about the others for several years, and then he'll make Sin City 2. 10 years too late.
Yeah.
I have really white teeth for someone that's been in the apocalypse.
The lizard's like, you don't even know what you're saying.
I think I'm starting to see where he got the idea for Fury Road.
Yeah. Steps in that lizard after all these
Fuck
years.
this lizard.
Well, women screaming out in the desert.
It's the best kind of women screaming.
This is this weird like middle act where it basically becomes like Peter Pan almost.
Mm-hmm.
That or like Swiss Family Robinson.
Or Waterworld.
He's like, remember that time I was fighting a bodybuilder in a hockey mask, and it was awesome.
I miss those days.
Yeah, we were driving around. It was Too Fast, Too
I
Furious.
found a man.
Yeah. Oh no, she finded him.
Ugh.
She just call him Captain America.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She didn't know about the glory that was Captain EO.
Or Captain Britain.
Oh, or Captain Canuck.
Isn't there? Like,
I
shouldn't there
think
be like an
Mel-
Australian version too?
Captain.
Captain
Captain
Oz
Oz.
or something.
Captain
Oz.
Australia.
I think
Yeah.
Mel missed his calling as Captain America.
I think he'd be a good. We were, Sam had the brilliant casting choice for Stallone being Wildcat. I think Gibson could be a good Wildcat.
Yeah, kind of this rough around the edges kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Been there, done that.
I know
seen
you've
it all.
suggested like Gibson for Dark Knight Returns, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Do you remember that movie Payback?
Oh yeah.
Mel
Oh,
Gibson.
That's
Yeah.
fun. That's a fun movie.
Yeah.
They keep
screams
getting
about
the amount
losing
wrong.
his kid.
Yeah, and it's just like it's more money than like they're like, all right, we'll give you back. I can't remember what his sum was, and he's like, no, it's like way less.
Yeah. They're like, we'll give you 50,000. He's like, it's 35.
I think that was the first time I ever saw in a movie too, where he kills a guy by putting a pillow over his head and shooting him in the face.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie, and I was like, that's dark. Silencer. Because they do that in John Wick, right?
I believe so.
What's
Sorry,
her
I was
face?
yawning right when you
Adrian
asked that.
Palinaki or Palinaki or whatever
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
in the.
I've been tweeting back and forth with Jim Steranko during this entire commentary.
Oh really?
It's more
For a Steranko Sunday.
yeah.
You've been telling him we're watching this.
No, I talked to him about making his custom motorcycle.
Oh.
I've already talked to him about slapping Bob Kane in person. Bugs Bunny with a dude in corpse paint. Yes, take me with you.
It's just the new member of the Misfits.
It's Michael Graves.
Is
The early years.
that power lines in the background? She's using like a shed comb just to get out his tangles. There's the haircut I want on Mel Gibson.
Got a dark-skinned friend who looks like Mel Gibson. Got a light-skinned friend who looks like Mel Gibson. It's a Kanye song.
Yeah.
A Kanye song for
It's
all
Mr. Fantastic.
Luke Flywalker?
Gibson had the look on his face like, the fuck is going on? Why am I in this?
Did Did I get lost on the way to my own movie?
Did I stumble onto the set of the Goonies?
We are almost halfway through the movie. Remember in Waterworld where we just kind of like gave up?
Oh, yeah.
Like halfway through.
Yeah, we talked about what we like to get at 7-Eleven
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes.
I mean, we don't have to necessarily. We just have to talk during the movie. We don't necessarily have to talk
About the movie.
About the movie.
And we don't even necessarily need to talk the entire time.
yeah, I'm assuming if you guys at home are watching this with us, you're suffering too.
Yeah.
Suffer with us.
Yeah.
Don't suffer in silence.
Unless it's you, Stu, in which case, why the fuck is this your favorite Mad Max movie?
I mean, look what's happening. Look at the screen.
To be fair, Sam, I think your friend gave up after they got beyond Thunderdome.
Rufio,
man.
Rufio.
How about instead of watching Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, we just watch Hook? It's basically the same movie.
But better.
Because it has Dustin Hoffman
Yeah,
and
Robin Williams.
I had the biggest crush on Julia Roberts in that movie.
Yeah.
I heard she was like horrendous to work with.
She had
in that
just
movie.
broken up with Dermot Mulroney.
Mm.
They were engaged. And in her own words, she had a nervous breakdown, and Spielberg was like, I will never work with her again.
And I feel like it takes a lot to piss off Spielberg. He seems like a super
The
nice
most
guy.
amiable of the directors, yeah.
Which is cool because that would suck if Spielberg was like an
An
asshole.
asshole.
Like he makes E.T. and you're like, right on. He's just like, shut the fuck up.
I beat that kid in between takes, and you're just
Yeah.
like, okay.
And then he thought E.T. wasn't perfect enough, so
well,
we had
like,
to
the way
special
I
edition it.
shoved the fake frogs down that kid's throat.
yeah.
The way he like directs children, like in Close Encounters, where he wanted the look of wonder on the kid's face, and he would put a toy on the end of a stick and be like, he would have the kid like, after this take, you get to have this toy, and he would like raise the toy up, and it's supposed to be him looking at the UFO, and it would, like he would give the toy to the kid, but like it was really kind of like, I don't know, interesting. And remember how scary the abduction scene is in that movie?
Yes.
Jesus.
Gibson's just like, I hate story time.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a director one day. Man without a face.
Look how intense he's taking the story time.
Yeah. Like I said, the only thing that like gets me to like do this movie is like, technically it's a Mad Max movie and it has Mel Gibson in it, and I like Mel Gibson.
And how much liquor, Jake? How much liquor?
I don't
did you
know,
do
man.
this?
Not enough.
If I was drinking liquor during this, I would have stopped it a long time ago.
Put on something better.
I mean, if you want, I got a bottle of Jameson and a bottle of Jack over there.
No. I just will watch this.
Josh, do
Be
you
sober.
need some?
You got any rum?
I got. There's some Captain and some Kraken.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I think she said Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
I like how they have a makeshift TV screen.
I do like, I don't know if like's the right word, but I find it interesting Max being like surrounded by kids, and like I don't know, it makes the character seem, I don't know, it's just in a kind of a weird, interesting light. And he's kind of just so confused. Like I would honestly seriously take this over like the crap with him in Bartertown. But I wonder what he thinks about this movie.
So far, he's my favorite character of the kids.
Michael Graves.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Michael Graves era Misfits song is Helena.
Yeah.
You familiar with that one?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. Was it Famous Monsters?
I think so.
Although I like it's funny, although I like the American Psycho album more.
Oh yeah, no.
Like Dig Up
American
Her Bones. That's
American
a catchy,
Psycho is probably
catchy.
as much as it's like kind of like heresy to say.
I mean, you know,
I
think
prefer
it's a
Michael
solid,
Graves.
Yeah, it's a
and-
solid
and
album.
American Psycho is my favorite of that era. Like I'm just saying, like people be like, hey, what the fuck? Why don't you like Danzig? And I'm like, I do like Danzig,
Yeah.
but like the production.
Well, that's what I'm
quality-
saying. For you, it's probably
Yeah.
much. You know, it's got to be hard for you to listen to like the early stuff
It's
where
rough.
it sounds
It's
like
so
it's
rough.
recorded through like a flip phone.
in a garage that has no sound.
They record their albums in like hours.
Yeah, and it's beautiful that they were able to do that and get the it sounds like they did it on their own.
Yeah, I mean, granted, they probably didn't. I mean, they probably would have preferred. I'm assuming to maybe not make it sound like pristine.
Yeah,
but
well, I mean, yeah, like Danzig's solo stuff is great.
Yeah. I do also like Saturday Night, which I think George Romero directed the video for. No, Scream. I'm sorry, Scream.
Oh man, yeah. Scream was my introduction to the Misfits. That
right
song.
On. Well, Michael Graves always had the coolest, like, makeup, like the corpse paint. And then I don't know if you ever saw, he had that tattoo on his shoulder to make it look like his arm was sewn into his shoulder.
Yeah,
cool tattoo. There's a video of him doing like an acoustic version of "Dig Up Her Bones." I think at like a Borders.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
He's like, not Captain Walker.
And at the end of all this, Max thinks to himself, I'm checking out this fucking movie, guys.
Yep.
That's what he's doing right now.
He's right here, Josh. He's out.
Tomorrowland.
Man, they really want that Disney.
I also feel like this movie was clearly written. I mean, obviously Mel Gibson is Mad Max, but it's written for Mel Gibson as opposed to the first two were written for Max.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have just given it back to him.
But that's pretty impressive that it flew.
Yeah. The prophecy foretold. He drew a picture of himself.
I'm the chosen one, see?
Yeah, it's
There's
me.
a picture.
It's me.
Well, shit, Max, you really did it this time.
Son of a bitch will fly.
I was thinking, you guys never seen Wind?
Yeah.
Tag.
You're in. What are some other movies that you can think of where it doesn't necessarily have to be the second one in the franchise, but a movie that's so great and defining of a genre, and then the sequel just being an absolute
Dark Knight Rises.
Like you put Dark Knight Rises on like the level of like this to Road Warrior?
No, I mean the Dark Knight Rises is a huge come down from the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I mean, Batman Forever is a huge come down from Batman and Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters 2.
I actually like Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah. For all of its faults.
I don't like the way it starts. I mean, we've been over this a lot, and it's
Superman
like
2 and Superman 3.
Superman 3 is a big come down from Superman 2.
Oh, interestingly
Godfather
enough,
Part 3.
There you go. But I like Godfather Part 3.
It's not a bad film per se. Watch me say this now, and then actually watch it and be like,
yeah. So I can say that like three I think's a fine movie. But again, you're putting up against 1 and 2. It's very very difficult and almost unfair. Nope, not doing it. See ya.
Star Wars and then their prequels.
Iron Man 2.
Okay.
I liked Iron Man 2.
Yeah, Iron Man 2 is not a bad film per se. It's not as good as Iron Man 1.
It's not
Or
as
even
good
as good as Iron Man 3.
It's not as
Yeah.
good as Mickey Rourke says that it could have been.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We
My
didn't get
bit.
maximum
Give me
Rourke
my
on that one.
bit.
But
It's dumb.
My bird. I want my bird.
just any bird.
Yeah. Sam Rockwell, though, is great.
I love Sam Rockwell. I love it whenever he pops up and stuff. The Moon. I really
Moon.
want to. I really want
Oh.
to see Moon.
Oh, you haven't
film.
seen Moon?
is
Check it out,
great.
dude.
Fantastic.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I own it. I can let you borrow it.
Please. Eventually, I'll let you. I'll return.
Street
You can
Kings?
take Street Kings. It's been sitting
No,
there
no, no,
meaning
no.
to give it back to you.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, no, I
Oh, you
watched
did?
it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you like it?
Yeah,
It's
I
actually
loved
like
it,
it's
yeah.
a pretty cool Keanu Reeves movie.
Yeah, it is.
Remember that scene where
Well,
he
it's got Captain America in it
he,
too.
cr- he
And
he-
it's got Terry Crews.
remember that scene where he
Yeah.
crushes the dude with a refrigerator then shoots him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens.
1408. I
Why
still
are we
haven't watched
watching that?
1408 though.
You
I mean,
You're
I've seen
missing
it.
I saw
I've
that-
seen it,
I
but
saw that
like
in
I
theaters.
haven't watched like since you let me borrow it. I haven't watched it. I haven't been in the mood to get scared, and I know that movie freaks me out.
really?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's fucking creepy.
I
At
mean,
least
it's
I remember it creeping me out.
it's
Who knows?
enjoyable.
We're all looking, and seeing like, oh, this is a lot worse than I remember it being.
Yeah. What are some other movies that you watch and you're like, man, this?
Isn't as good as I thought.
Yeah.
Waterworld.
Yes,
Yeah, but-
yes. You know what? Waterworld. I remember being like, come on, guys, it's not that
That
bad.
as a kid, I was like, it's not a great movie, but it's entertaining. And then I watched it, and I was like, oh wow, this really sucks.
That's one that I didn't like, and then I
as a
hated.
kid, yeah.
But like, granted,
Independence Day.
interesting. I haven't seen that in a long
Really?
time.
It didn't. I don't dislike Independence Day, but and obviously as a kid, it was one of the coolest movies ever, right?
Yeah.
And then I rewatched it, and it had lost some of its luster.
It's a lot like the first Jurassic Park, and then I think the third one, where if it wasn't for Goldblum, I wouldn't.
Goldblum's
Goldblum
not
is-
in the third one.
Sam
in the
Neill's
second.
in the third one
I know he's in the first.
and the second.
Okay, second. Thank you.
So you don't think Lost World would have been as good if it didn't have good old Jeff?
No.
Yeah, I feel like
Same with Independence Day. It would have made it if it wasn't. It
Yeah.
wouldn't have made it for me if it wasn't for him being in it.
it's a better Goldblum film than it's a Will Smith film. I'll say that.
Definitely.
Will Smith has met the first Men in Black, which for me still holds up quite well. And then I saw Men in Black 2 in theaters, and I was like, "Ugh."
I saw 3 in theaters and almost fell asleep.
I saw all 3 of them in theaters.
What are your stances on the sequels?
I like 2.
I don't really remember 2. Like, I remember being like, why are they trying to get Kay back? like I remember that being
He
like
had such a good send off.
yeah, like you're ruining the like even at a young age when when that movie came out, I was still like, you're ruining his beautiful send off. Well, that kid's dead.
Accidentally nails a kid.
Yeah.
Oops, apparently I'm not as good a shot as I thought I was.
What's the rationale of Max not just hanging out in this oasis with the children again, which would clearly sustain him for the rest of the apocalypse?
Because he's not some dirty pedophile,
I mean, he doesn't have to sleep with them.
does he?
Is this?
Yeah, Mr. Mind in the Gutter. Just gonna have to lay pipe with every single person here.
Boys and girls alike.
Line up for Uncle Mel.
Is
This
this?
is the apocalypse.
Is this Max redoing his? You want to do this? You got to go through me speech from the second.
2 days ago, I saw an old video like, oh, that tanker. You want to get out of here? Talk to me. No, it's just bullshit.
I mean, I assume he just told them that exact same speech.
Thank God he's a crack shot. Otherwise, that chick would have no head.
Yeah, he was aiming for the head.
Oi.
Well, she was aiming for his balls.
Aha!
I get the point. You really, really wanted that watermelon.
Defiant to the last.
Oh,
He was thinking about it. He was like, yeah,
you're a girl, you're a child, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm still gonna punch you in the face.
it's the post-apocalypse.
There are no rules,
Yeah.
just right.
There are no laws to break. No rules to break.
Who runs Barter Town?
I do.
If it is me. Spider-Man 3, now that I come to think of it, 2's I really,
two's really good.
hold
Two
up.
has Joel McHale in it.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. He gets smacked by Ant-Man in the hand.
Yeah.
Ow! And he has to tell her the toasters doesn't come with it, whatever.
Yeah.
God,
I'm
3 had
sorry,
such
that's- yeah.
promise.
Yeah. I remember being really excited
Yeah.
for 3.
I remember distinctly being in the sheets in Salem, Virginia with my roommate, and he was like, really excited the trailer had dropped, and he's like, dude, it's going to be the best Spider movie of all time. And I was psyched for it too, but I just, was being the devil's advocate. I was like, yeah, what if it sucks though? He's like, dude, it's impossible. It can't suck.
Dude, Jar Jar Binks is going to be awesome.
And I was like,
I really want to meet the person who actually thought that.
there's someone out there.
Watch Fanboys.
I mean, meet him in person.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Ugh.
They come out at night, mostly.
But yeah, 3, I mean, it was going to give us Venom.
Alien 3. Yeah?
That is as we've stated on the show, I can appreciate elements of Alien 3, but yes, it's a huge come down from Alien and Aliens.
And Resurrection continues the
jeez.
downward slope. Written
Most
by
people
Joss Whedon.
Yeah, most people would say, the Matrix trilogy as well.
Though, do you think Reloaded improves upon the first?
I think so.
It does. I
I enjoy
at the very-
Reloaded.
at the
I enjoy
yeah.
all 3, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, I enjoy Reloaded more than Revolution.
I can see where people have problems with Revolutions, but I feel like I could still sit back and watch it. Now, granted, I have not. I haven't seen any of those movies in probably about 10 years?
Yeah, it's about 10 years now.
Reloaded.
I own all of them on DVD.
I'll just remember Reloaded gave us
It's
one of the
first
greatest
DVDs I ever
things
bought.
ever on the
First
internet.
one was one of the first, yeah.
Neo fighting a whole lot of Agent Smiths with an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
I love that gif.
Now, another film series I don't feel like the sequels improved on it, but I think it was just a downward trend, like The Matrix was Pirates of the Caribbean.
I've only seen the first 2, actually.
Yeah, I haven't
A
seen.
one-off?
Yeah,
They started on the 5th one, right? Or is it 6th one? What the hell are they on?
It'd be the fifth
Fifth
one
one?
at this point.
Jesus. Yeah, I think I've only seen 2.
It's still making Johnny Depp money, so.
And Disney, too. I mean, it's $1 billion franchise.
Yeah, I mean, more power to them. They're still making money. You
Yeah.
know, why not keep making more until people stop watching?
People
it?
complain about Transformers movies. Guess what? They still make fucking money.
Yeah.
If like worldwide, the highest grossing film of last year was Transformers: Age of Extinction.
Yeah. That's why I stopped bitching about Michael Bay, because I was like, he's not the problem.
If you don't like the director, don't watch his movies.
That's why I haven't seen them.
I've seen the first 3.
I've seen them all in
I
theaters.
saw 2 and 3 on.
I kind of want to see the 4th one just because Mark Wahlberg's in it.
Yeah.
We got a Transformer.
Yeah.
Whoa!
He's pretty funny in it, and again, I don't think he's trying to be funny the whole time, but it's Mark Wahlberg. He's got that Wahlbergisms. I don't know. Bye, man.
No, we still got like 30 minutes of this.
That's not bad. It's like an episode of Seinfeld. Let's think about Seinfeld.
Yeah, but Seinfeld's good.
I know what I'm saying. Let's think about Seinfeld.
Holy
cow! It's one of my
What's
favorite
the deal with airplane food?
What's the deal with Beyond Thunderdome?
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
He's a clean comic.
Yeah, it's farting terrible. There's a supercut on YouTube of all the times they mention superheroes on that show. They mention until you see
He's a
it
big
altogether.
Superman
They
fan.
mention superheroes a lot, and not just Superman, like Green Lantern,
there-
like everybody.
There used to be like a fan theory that they mentioned Superman in some facet in every single episode.
I mean, they got the statue.
Yeah.
And I think there's a magnet
I think
on
that's
the.
I think that's included in the quote unquote mention, like
Yeah.
reference. It's more of like references to, but I don't think that should count since it's a staple set piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the was it MasterCard commercials that they did?
American Express.
American
yeah.
Express, thank you. Commercials where
Patrick Warburton is Superman.
is
Yeah.
Superman. Those are fantastic. Those
I
are really,
love
really
those.
funny.
Yeah.
Josh, do you not like Seinfeld?
Yeah, you're giving us a look like
Or are
somebody
you
farted.
just excited about walking through the desert?
Yeah.
Both. I
You don't like
don't enjoy
Seinfeld?
it.
Well, Seinfeld, a series
It's the best, Jerry. The best.
No, I have no opinion for not enjoying it. I just
Never was a fan.
Never clicked.
Yeah, the style of comedy just never did it for me.
Fair enough.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
My mom loved it, so I ended up watching most of the show.
Oh, yeah. I
just
feel like
through her.
that was a gateway sitcom for me.
Yeah, like
Although,
pot.
by the same token, I don't think I enjoy like The Office either.
This is a weird part.
Yeah. Yeah, we're back in the movie for a second, guys.
Opposed to any of the other parts.
Well, I mean, like, this just, like, for no reason, this kid just, like, dies.
Oh.
And they're like, I can save him, and then Mel Gibson's like, I'll save him, and then he doesn't. All this tension for, like, absolutely no fucking reason!
Much like the fight scene at the beginning of the movie.
Now, remember, everyone, this is the one for the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The monkey's
Look,
like...
he's got angel's wings. Ooh, what was that like?
Yeah, there's a wet part of it, I guess. They couldn't save him.
But they
Hey,
could
wait.
save the rest of them.
Guys, you forgot the kid down there you were trying to save.
Yeah, that's why they all kind of cry. For
It's over.
Credits.
So is it 30 minutes of crying?
So
30 minutes of crying would be even worse.
I can't remember. Do we go back to Bartertown?
There is one vehicle sequence
Do we drive...
involving the citizens of Bartertown.
Okay. Right, because we got to get back to the gyro pilot. There's
Yeah.
not the gyro pilot in this movie.
He's just a guy with gigantic teeth.
He's just the pilot.
Aww.
Apparently, he's in Fury Road as well.
Good.
I'm excited
Bruce
now.
Spence, yeah,
I hope he's playing yet a new character.
with gigantic teeth.
I hope they give him a gyrocopter again.
I hope he and Gary Busey at one point have to fight. And it's just biting.
You know,
Like
for
teeth versus teeth.
For, like, I'm talking, like, years, I made a promise to myself I would never watch this movie. Because, like, I just, you know, our friend Sean, Chris, his dad introduced me to these Mad Max movies, and I just fell in love with them. And
I
we
feel
would
like
only
we've
watch...
mentioned him in each comment.
Yeah, and, well, I mean, he's the guy who got me into the
Yeah.
Mad Max movies. And for the longest time, I just swore to myself, I'm not going to watch the third one. Like, I've only heard bad things. From what I've heard, it doesn't sound like it interests me. And one day I was working on Blockbuster, and I was like, I just got to do it. Like, I got to watch it. And I watched it that one time, and that was it. I couldn't do it, and now it's
You know what, Jake?
this.
You break a deal, you get the wheel.
I know. And the wheel is watching this for a second time.
Gulak!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain halfway through this, Max was thinking, I wish to God I had just gotten death on that damn wheel.
Yeah. Well, I remember, you know, they released Road
Should have
Warrior.
just killed Blaster.
They released Road Warrior on DVD, like an updated version of it, and it came with Thunderdome. And I was just like, I can't do it. I don't.
Like,
I
it
don't need
was...
It was like one of those 2 movies, like packs or whatever.
Right, but did the price seem like you were paying just for Road Warrior and they were just throwing
I think they threw a couple
Thunderdome?
bucks on for Thunderdome.
Oh, not worth it. I would have taken the DVD out and been like, can I just get
They should have
this
discounted it. It's alright, I have 2 copies
should
of
have
it on
paid.
Laserdisc.
They should have paid you.
one? Yeah.
There's your one fuck.
Well, they can get just one.
Now it's automatically PG-13. And if they say it again, it's automatically R.
Oh, baby piggies.
Dun 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 dun.
Killer! Better
Dun
you
dun
than
dun
me.
dun dun.
He looks like he's wanting to fuck the
the
bear.
little piggies
in the starched white shirts?
The idea of pigs going out to dinner and eating.
Yeah, and eat the bacon.
Dun 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 dun.
What the fuck is going on?
There's a Beatles song off the White Album called Piggies. So goes on around. Dun 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 dun.
What the fuck is going on in this scene?
Remember, that's the
What
they say
it's a damn good whacking.
and they say damn, and that's like one of the
One of the first songs.
and
I
it was
feel.
supposedly Harrison's mom wrote that line.
Oh,
Although you can hear in Hey Jude, you can hear Paul say fucking hell.
yeah. You have to turn up the audio.
But once you hear it, you'll never unhear it.
Yep.
I think that was Lennon's way of being like, look at Paul, look at Paul.
Not as perfect as he makes himself out to be. Look at
Yeah.
Paul.
Joey Jordison's not in Slipknot anymore.
Yeah.
in with all these bodybuilders?
Got a lot of time to kill in the apocalypse.
They're driving around in their big rigs, just doing little like arm curls, just like Stallone in Over the Top.
People like
I'm going to use this on my balls. She forgot which finger to put up for shushing.
Yeah, she totally did.
She was like, wait, which one is it? I feel like I'm playing the trumpet.
That was just an epic punch there, by the way. I will say, though, of all the Mad Max films that have been released, I haven't seen the Fury Road poster. The poster for Beyond Thunderdome might be my favorite.
Poster for the first one still. It's my favorite where it's just like the cop.
Yeah. By the way, I found that one, and that's the one that's the official, like, since like all the commentaries have, since that commentary hasn't been released at the time of this recording, I'm letting you know that's the one that's attached.
Good man.
The fuck? For England?
No,
God save the
for
Queen.
me.
And that's the most fun they ever had.
And that's the last time they saw the Slide Warrior.
The Slide Warrior? Whatever.
Why is he still chained up? He had chain cutters.
He didn't know how to cut his own
Bolt
chain.
cutters, I guess.
We're friends?
I mean...
Are you friend?
I mean, the last time I made a friend, I had to punch him in the balls, so...
Oh, hi, guys. What are you doing in this movie? That's the last time they saw the Road Warrior.
Turn off the camera. Okay, never mind.
I was about to say, why are they still on this shot?
That was totally a Han Solo running into
Yeah.
the stormtrooper thing.
Oh, look, they got the chainsaw working.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't use it.
Yeah.
It's just a stabby device, right?
Yeah. Deaf.
We're about to get the one vehicle sequence in the entire movie.
Hey guys, it's not a Mad Max movie unless there's a vehicle sequence.
Here's a franchise that's very interesting in terms of like
Sounds
ups,
like Ewoks.
ups and downs and changes. The Fast and the Furious. Like that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2's a drop off from 1.
Yeah.
3 is, you could argue, as good as 2, or a little better.
I think it's better than 2.
I think it's a little better than 2.
At least it tries something different.
Especially
Yeah.
now that like it has context.
Yeah, and then 4 I think is better than 2 and 3.
4 is a movie that had to happen for 5 to be what it was because you had to shift
the tone
of
and bring
the movie.
back the original.
And it's
premise.
okay.
And then 5 is where it's like, oh wait, this is what
Five's
kind of
actually-
movie we are?
Yeah.
Five's
Okay.
solid. Yeah.
5's like, oh shit, we're good now.
Yeah.
And then it's just like an upward progression.
Is 6 like on par with 5?
Yeah, I mean 5 until 7 came along. There's some struggle in me right now, but until 7 came along, 5 was the bee's knees.
Okay. I've
And,
heard
like,
like
6
5 and 6. Are
Yeah,
the-
6 in no way is a drop off. It's just hard to top driving a bank or driving a vault through
Oh,
Brazil.
yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
You're in Brazil.
Yeah. Brazil.
Yeah.
The Rock's like, damn it.
Yeah, this like really stupid Vin
Damn,
Diesel
you're right.
pose.
We are in Brazil.
Yeah.
The way he pronounces it is what makes it.
Brazil. He's
You
just
are
like,
in Brazil.
yeah. And like everyone likes like standing there with guns.
Yeah, and The Rock's like,
It's not your fight, man. It's not your
The
fight.
Rock's like, damn, I forgot. I have no jurisdiction here.
yeah. Why am I still here? Why
did
am I
come in the first place?
Why am I the most two-dimensional character of my entire career here? Well, he
I
gets
don't know.
better.
Did you see-
He
did
gets better
you-
in the sequels.
Did you see
I'm
the
sure.
Journey to the Center of the Earth?
Oh, I
Sam
saw.
loves to mention a certain scene from that movie.
Oh, Journey. Well, it's in the sequel, Journey to the Mysterious Island.
Yeah.
Where he pops the cherries off his pecs in 3D. And he's like, "That's how you get them. That's how I got your mom." And like Josh Hutcherson's just like, "This is fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Please, God, I'm still I'm still in
Caspian.
Hunger Games movies, right?"
Yeah.
There's still more, right?
Yeah.
There's still more.
Yeah.
Was he the one saying he'd be interested in playing Spider? I mean, I don't be interested in playing Spider-Man.
I thought it was Logan Lerman, but I could be
Logan
wrong.
Lerman would be good, and then the guy from Kingsman would be. I'd like to see.
Oh yeah, Taron Egerton.
Mm-hmm.
No one runs Bartertown.
Yeah. Bartertown no longer fucking exists.
We all have mohawks for no reason.
Yeah. That's right, I'm still in this movie.
'Cause I'm a gypsy. Acid queen. Where are your friends? Bartertown live. Sorry, it sounded like she was singing.
Hey, boppers. Real hard.
Can we
Not
watch
gr-
The Warriors?
I would love to do the Warriors. You know, unfortunately, we're booked solid for a while,
Yeah.
but I would love to do the Warriors.
Here we go.
All right.
Here's
All
our
right.
Fury Road lead-in.
Yeah.
This
here
is
we
the
go.
best for me. Not the Thunderdome, which
Mhm.
Jake said many people consider the best part of the film.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking this is the best part.
Well,
of the
because
film.
it gives remnants, or it gives you a reminder of what was before this. It's like, oh yeah, like this is a shot that you would have saw in the Road Warrior. You
Are
know?
they trying to do
Granted, not on a
88 miles
train,
per
but-
hour?
Yeah. See,
That's 5 years prior. Or this is 5 years, 6 years.
Chris. See, I turned this movie off about 5 minutes before it ends as well. This is about where I turn off.
Oh, but the train,
Which is a shame because this is like the best part.
Yeah. No. I mean, at this point, you just leave it on and let it roll because whatever.
At this
Just
point,
distract yourself with something else.
at this
Yeah.
point, you're already passed out in a drunken stupor.
Yeah. I'm just watching the Mad Max Fury Road trailer.
If you haven't seen it,
If you,
pause this
it's
commentary.
fantastic trailer.
Oh, now it's Hook again. It spins.
It's the White Album.
Gibson sees this and he's just like, fucking children.
Kids are so dumb. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Why is that the only one you repeat, French record? It's almost
Yeah.
like this movie isn't fucking subtle at all.
It's almost like that's not really a French record. Lord Humongous is on?
Yeah, Joe Jones is back in Slipknot. Yeah.
I'm gonna smack myself in the face.
Man, I feel like we should have kept an eye out instead of listening to fucking French records.
Live and learn.
Now he's quit the Misfits and he's joined the oh god damn it. If I could remember the name of that band, that would have been a much better comment to make. Never mind.
This poor bastard. Just like, I wear nothing but cow print stuff, and Mel Gibson's like, fuck you.
He's quit the Misfits and he's joined the Dresden Dolls,
who are apparently back together.
Oh, wonderful. Then they don't need him.
You just need like da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm driving with this frying pan.
I don't know anything about vehicles.
Yeah.
Now I'm
That's
driving with
one
my
way to
ass.
I'm driving with my ass.
Yeah.
This motherfucker right here.
He's pedaling.
So he's given up.
Stunts. Which is stuff's pretty good. Pretty ballsy.
Yeah, like I said, this is my favorite part of the film.
I don't know if I can even say I have a favorite part of this film.
Could you say you've got a not as bad part of this
I
film?
mean, this is okay. I
It's
mean,
not
I do.
the worst part.
I
of this
do
film.
like the Thunderdome stuff. It's kind of like some inventive stuff with what they do, but not really. I mean, it's just, it's just so different than the other Mad Max movies. I just
I like that cow car.
that's a Mad Max shot.
Yeah. But it didn't have his eyes bulging out.
No.
Not this time.
Yeah.
Pig killer.
In this movie, Max doesn't drive the Interceptor. He drives a cow car.
Yeah. Last of the Interceptors.
Yeah, he still had that in the second
one,
one.
It gets destroyed in Road Warrior.
Blows up.
Yeah.
He gets it fixed just to crash, and then his dog dies, and then blows up. He gets pissed, and he goes back.
He gets
And
mad.
he drives that tanker. Hello.
Everybody run, it's Tina Turner.
Yeah.
My arms aren't long enough to reach you. I can't hear you because we're actually in a moving vehicle. Why would you pull the pin? I'm going home. Oh, and now the thing's even lighter, so it can go faster.
This guy.
Oh, hey, there's some Fury Road shit right there.
Yeah. This is the equivalent to like Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance being a just terrible movie, but the car chase at the end being the only redeeming factor. This is like that. Except there's no flaming skull head.
If only.
Yeah. I remember when Sam and we were watching the movie, and I was like, yeah, at least the skull kind of looks cool, and like it's kind of like, gritty, for different from the first one, like it's been, lived in, and you're like, yeah, but like, how do you fuck up a flaming skull? And I was like, fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, I guess that's staying in there. All better, right?
What happened to 2? Yeah. What happened to 3? This movie.
Oh, we should have seen that coming.
Hello, hello, hello.
Anybody moves, I'll execute every motherfucking one of you. Da, 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 da.
Bye. Hey, there's the crow noise from the. Gotta bring it back, man.
Gotta get that boom, boom, boom.
Gotta get that. Gotta get that.
He
Gotta
lives
get
in a car?
that. So we saw you go in here, so.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen just the end of this movie, starting from this point on.
Well, I'm sorry you missed the best scene. In Greek. I feel like if they ever did an American remake, this guy would be played by Doug Jones.
Yeah. Speaking of
Or
which,
at least I would cast him as Doug Jones.
did you see his character on The Flash?
Not on The Flash. On Arrow.
I thought he had a character on The Flash as well.
By the time this comes out, he might. But he has, at the time of the recording, no.
Don't worry, the plane can fit all of us. Yay.
He upgraded from gyrocopter. Well, dump out some of the kids. He's still alive?
I guess they picked him up after they cut him from the train. That's the one for one perfect shot.
Yeah.
Is that air rock? Or is that just some plateau? Probably just some plateau.
Well, we're out of gas.
We're out of gas. Yep.
We're out of gasoline.
No, we're out of gas. Oh. Truck's late.
Where we're going, we don't need roadways. Oh, good. Now he's getting dust all over the plane. We can't see. And then Max gets run over by the 12 other vehicles.
They clearly saw him jump out and aim directly for him.
Joey.
Your drumming on Iowa was the best.
Fuck you for leaving Slipknot.
You fuck you.
Who runs Buttertown? Oh, now your leg's messed up.
Yeah.
One of the things that always kind of annoyed me about this movie, nothing really happens to Tina Turner.
No.
She's just like, fuck you for making my life a little bit more annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, Amelia Pond.
Thank you for that.
It's me, Raggedy Doctor.
I get that. I get these references.
Yeah. I got
I
that.
understand that reference.
I got that reference. I got that reference.
I've been watching The Doctor.
Welcome to the party, Jake.
Yeah.
Weeping Angels, man. That's scary as shit. Yeah. Beast Below is a good episode. I like that one a lot. Yeah. I named it fucking Doctor Who episode. We got it on recording.
Sometimes it's kind of hard to keeping the faith.
All right, bye. Roll credits, bye.
Ah.
Apparently that was an actual sandstorm.
Oh,
They
there's the sandstorm that's in Fury Road.
Yeah. But yeah, they just happened to be around, like, and it was like, oh shit, an actual sandstorm. Let's videotape the shit out of this.
That's what I would do.
I mean, it's nice. Yes, Mad Max saves the children. That's nice. But I mean, you know, there's a reason I've only watched this movie once, now twice.
And I hate you all.
Yep.
That was the last time we saw the Captain Walker.
Guys, remember this?
Yeah, did the kids ever actually get his real name? Or was it just like...
I thought one of them says Max.
Oh, okay. Oh, when they wake him up after they all get out?
Yeah.
It's the bridge from Living Daylights.
Bridge too far.
Still going.
Yeah. Can't see shit.
Why did we fly into a sandstorm?
Yeah. Oh, look, it's the Opera House.
That's how you know it's in Australia.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh. Just like this dude. And the thing is, like, for most of his scenes, it's that shot.
Yeah.
Where he's just kind of looking at you like, almost like disappointed.
Oh, this is like the shot in Waterworld where they're underwater.
Yeah. Or the shot in Inception where it's a crumbly city.
Yeah. Inception.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
It's a goodie. It's a goodie.
It's one of my least favorite Chris Nolan movies.
Get the fuck out of here.
Probably Dark Knight Rises, honestly. If I had
I
to.
said one of.
I'm thinking,
Yeah.
in my own case, probably The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, it's up there too.
Yeah. Or
Down
down
there.
there.
Oh, you know, he said his favorite scene he's ever directed is the opening of The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, the heist.
Mm-hmm. Which is a good one.
That's a great scene.
Fantastic scene.
Poor choice of dialogue pacing
Yeah.
at points.
Yeah. Got
There's-
Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
The new
What
Mad
happens
Max.
if I take that mask off? It'd be extremely painful. You're a big guy. For you.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
He's a
I
big
don't-
guy for
yeah.
you?
Yeah, there's so many. When I first
My
saw it, I was
pack-
like, they were like that.
My
thought-
package is cleared room for one. There's three.
Yeah.
What was it? What, like, my flight plan is approved.
Oh, for like
My
what?
flight plan's for one.
Me and my
That's
men
three.
and one of you. He's the way
He
he
didn't
looks.
fly so
Yeah,
good.
why would you shoot him and then throw him out of a plane?
Yeah. I mean, Bane does present that
I'm-
point.
Yeah.
I'm Littlefinger in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
and the
that-
and the
that's the
mayor
same
in The
actor?
Wire. Yeah. And the bad guy in Shanghai Nights, if you're a big Jackie Chan fan.
You know, I
Or-
love that movie, but I don't remember that.
He's the
You
dude with
wanna-
the two swords that they fight in Big Ben at the end of the film.
I mean, I've only seen it the one time.
Okay.
I liked it, but I don't, watch it regularly.
Yeah. I haven't seen it since like high school, but yeah.
I've been thinking about watching those movies recently.
Shanghai Noon's great. Night's not as much, but yeah.
I totally
Agreed.
missed that exit dialogue.
Basically, it's
for Byron.
Yeah.
Sorry, Byron.
Byron was the producer of the first two who died before this film entered production. I feel like that's why George Miller didn't have his heart in this one as much because Byron was a big factor of getting the first two films off the ground.
The song I kept talking about.
With the porno sax?
Yes.
It's like farting. Like
Kusha,
yeah.
the pregnant girl.
Yeah, but yeah, the that entire like ending sequence was basically just like, hey, it was really cool that Max gave us our shot to like move into Sydney and start our own civilization, but we never did see him again. Just lives in legend.
So,
It's
in
just rough, man.
essence, the survivors of this one were better off than survivors of the second.
Well, we never know what happens.
I mean, clearly in the second one, the feral kid's an
Exactly.
old man, so
Yeah.
like they
make it.
yeah.
We just don't know in what capacity.
yeah.
Whereas, yeah, in this one, we very clearly see, they're starting to re-inhabit Sydney. There's like all the lights and stuff. And then there's Tina Turner.
This is like the end of Batman Forever.
Oh,
With the love song.
It's got U2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the end of Batman and Robin with Smashing Pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Kiss from a Rose.
Of course,
I love that song.
10 years later, Tina Turner would go on to sing the theme to Goldeneye. So,
Was she the one who did that? Huh.
it was. And here's a fun fact to connect it to Batman Forever, as they did the closing theme on that. Bono and the Edge wrote the song Goldeneye. Little fun fact.
Golden
I found your weakness. So, yeah. No regret. Yeah, so that really closes out our little Mad Max trilogy in preparation for Mad Max Fury Road. We'll be back with another franchise that's making a comeback this month.
Don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years.
Yeah, and it could suck. But but yeah, what did you guys
I guess that's the more important.
Yeah, as we head out, what do you guys think of Beyond Thunderdome and the trilogy as a whole?
I wish I kept the promise and I never watched it in the first place, but it is what it is, and like I said, there's some moments I like.
It
but
exists.
Man, I don't know. It's just
I'm-
maybe I was nicer when I was younger, watching this for the first time, and at least just being like, let's get some stuff. But
I'm curious as to how much of these movies you'll need to have knowledge of to enjoy Fury Road. Like, all three of them have been more or less fairly episodic, and like the stuff that you like needed to know from the first, the prior ones, like they've kind of gone over.
yeah,
Like, you could jump into any of them and that be your first one. So I'm curious if they're gonna keep that up, or if they're gonna like fall victim to like excessive fan service and be like,
I mean,
oh, look at this.
Fury
that
Road-
was from
Fury Road, just from the trailers, seems to be taking almost entirely from Road Warrior.
Mhm.
The grit, the grime, the action. So
The insanity.
the insanity, the madness.
Hey, John May.
But yeah, yeah, it's rough. This is up there with Waterworld, guys.
Yeah.
I wonder why Max ever bothered getting to Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Well, he was looking for his camels.
His wagon, yeah. That was the closest civilization. But yeah. So that's Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Mhm.
Easily.
Some people's favorite.
Stu, all the power to you, Stu. Somebody's got to represent Beyond Thunderdome.
That's true. I'm glad he seems to be
And it's not
carrying
going to
that
be any
flag
of us.
Yeah.
proudly. So
Yeah. All right. Well,
see you later.
we'll catch you guys next week with a better movie.
Good night.
Bye.